Thanks very much, Sharon. We will get to the polls and the Labor leadership speculation in just a little bit, but first, on Thursday night this week, over 1,000 of the nation's business leaders will actually leave their comfort zones, they'll leave their warm houses and they'll leave their comfy beds untouched, and they'll sleep out rough on the street on a piece of cardboard. They will get a feeling of what it's like to be homeless in the middle of winter in our capital cities. It's all to raise awareness and much needed funds to try and reduce homelessness in our community. It's the Vinnies CEO Sleepout. Vinnies is urging both sides of federal politics to recommit to halve the homelessness target, to the targets to halve homelessness by 2020. They've received a response via Twitter from Prime Minister Gillard reaffirming Labor's commitment to those targets. They are now waiting on the Coalition's response. Joining me now is one of those CEOs who is currently heading and leading the fundraising in New South Wales. Holly Kramer is the CEO of retailer Best and Less, and she joins me now. Holly Kramer, thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks, Helen. Thanks for having me.
Why did you decide to sleep out? Why not just write Vinnies a cheque and be done with it?
Well, look, I think it's going to be a fantastic experience. I was asked to sleep out. I'd only been in the job a couple of weeks, and I thought, well, you know, it's a great cause and happy to give it a go.
What are you actually expecting on Thursday night? It is sleeping rough. There's no mattress, there's nothing like that. You just get a bowl of soup for dinner and you get a piece of cardboard to sleep on.
Yeah, no, I understand. Look, I think we also spend some time learning a bit about the issues of homelessness, talking to other people who are very involved, and I think meeting people who are in some of the situations. So I think it'll be a really interesting night.
What is it about homelessness that had intrigued you enough to sleep rough? Had you thought about this issue much before you decided to take part?
Actually, I participated in the CEO Cookout, which was a couple of months ago, and I was really amazed. I think probably like a lot of people, I was a bit naive about who's homeless, and I was amazed to see that it can affect anyone, all ages, genders, so many young people, and I think even people from so many different demographics. So you just think, God, there, but for the grace of God go I. I'm really fortunate, and it affects so many people. So I felt like I really wanted to get involved.
How do you think this might help homelessness and to raise awareness? Do you think you can actually sort of start reducing the numbers of homeless people?
Well, look, I mean, I know they're hoping to raise close to $7 million, so no doubt the money will be helpful. But, the Vinnies organisation has been challenging, as you mentioned, both sides of government to commit to the targets of having homelessness by 2020. So, if that can convince the politicians, whoever's in government, come the election, to commit to those kind of targets, it'll be well worthwhile.
Holly Kramer, the total so far, you mentioned seven. That 7 million mark is what they'd like to raise. Yeah. It's nearing the 3 million mark nationwide. How's your fundraising going? I just checked before we came on air. You've gone way over $119,000, and you've only been fundraising since, March or April?
Yeah, look, I've been so fortunate. I started thinking, I'm going to have to go to my friends and family again. And basically my team said to me, hey, look, the team at Best and Less, they said, look, if you wear a onesie to the Sleepout, we'll all donate your money. And I thought, I don't know, I'll do anything. That's 8 people. And then we got some publicity, and the publicity led to our store managers saying, hey, can we get involved? And it's actually, the money's been raised by the 4,500 employees of Best and Less and our amazing customers. So, for me, the whole experience has been so inspiring, because it's people out there who don't have a lot of money, who care so much about the issue that they're willing to donate. So it's been really an incredible journey for us.
Yeah, so you also donated some onesies for some of the other CEOs. Just tell us briefly about that.
Yeah, look, they made me put it off screen, but I brought you one, Helen, so I'll get it out to you.
Is that leopard skin? Just my spots.
Oh, not leopard skin.
No, that's great. So, and are you saying that your main people who supported you were, people who might have donated small amounts, both customers and staff around your stores?
Absolutely, absolutely. On one night, we gave customers the opportunity to donate, and the staff came back and said, you know what, it's been such a great experience. Our customers are so supportive because they're in a lot of the communities that are really affected by homelessness. So, the generosity has been fantastic, and I guess that tells me that there are so many people out there that think it's a really serious issue.
All right, well, hopefully you can raise more awareness in the broader community, and obviously you've done it already even amongst your staff. Best of luck on Thursday night, Holly Kramer. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Helen.
And as I said, Vinnies hopes to raise $7 million nationally. People can still donate at CEOsleepout, or one word, .org.au. And coming up after the break, well, what can help stop alcohol-fuelled violence on our streets? We'll see.
I've worked hard for what I've got.
I'd like to retire feeling safe
And secure.
We just want our investments
to look after the family tomorrow,
So we can focus on today.
if there are opportunities.
To get my investments
back on track.
I want to know about it.
With the strength of Colonial First State behind you, wherever you stand on investing in super, we have options for you. Get advice on how Colonial First State can help you.
97% whole grain, 100%